Okay, picture this. You're standing in an apartment, high above the electric glow of Tokyo. Down below, the city is just humming. It's this living, breathing thing that never ever stops. And if you're an executive here, you know that sound, you know that pressure. It kind of seeps through the glass and follows you all the way home. So how on earth do you find quiet in a city that never sleeps? Well, here's the secret. You don't find it, you build it. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through the 10 steps to build your own personal fortress of stillness.
And this, right here, is our guiding philosophy. You see, this isn't about running away from the city. It's about learning how to master your own inner world within it. I mean, this quote just nails it, doesn't it? Surviving in this modern world isn't about being tougher. It's about being smarter with your own peace of mind. It's about creating a sanctuary, a ritual you do every single night to take back your mind from all that chaos.
Every fortress has to have walls, right? So our first few steps are all about building those outer defenses. It's about separating your space and your senses from everything that's going on out there. It's time to pull up the drawbridge.
So let's start with the absolute basics. Step 1, the sensory shield. Drawing those heavy blackout curtains, that's not just about blocking the city lights. It's a symbolic thing. You're creating a real barrier. Think of it like you're consciously separating your public life from your private sanctuary. And then, step 2, the thermal reset. Look, this isn't about just getting clean. A warm bath, and uforo in Japan, is all about melting the day's tension right out of your muscles. And it also mimics the natural drop in temperature at sunset, which is a powerful signal to your body that, hey, the day is officially done.
Okay, now we get to actively replace the city's chaos with our own calm. With step 3, we bring in the scent of tatami. Lighting just one stick of sandalwood incense, it does something pretty profound. Our sense of smell is wired directly to memory and emotion. So this particular scent becomes a trigger. It tells your brain, okay, the work you can clock out, now the rest you has arrived. Then for step 4, we fight sound with sound. Instead of trying for an impossible silence, we use the gentle rhythmic sound of a small bamboo fountain. It's not going to block out the sirens completely, but it masks them. It gives your brain a steady, natural sound to focus on instead of all that jarring, unpredictable noise from the street.
So, the walls are up, the drawbridge is raised, now we turn inward. We turn our attention to the courtyard of our fortress, which is our own body. These next few steps are all about grounding ourselves and treating our physical self with some real intention.
And we start with a warm cup of hojicha. Now this is a special kind of toasted Japanese green tea, and it's a very deliberate choice. It's got this earthy, warming flavor, and this is the important part. It's naturally super low in caffeine. See, the point isn't just to have a hot drink, it's to have one that grounds you without giving you those caffeine jitters. This is a brew that basically says, calm down, not wake up.
Next, we've got to deal with the light inside our fortress. Step 6 is all about flicking off those harsh overhead LEDs, the ones that mimic daylight and keep you alert, and instead turning on a washi paper lamp. Washi paper diffuses light. It makes it soft and warm and indirect, kind of like moonlight. And just changing the quality of the light like that is an incredibly powerful cue to your entire nervous system to start winding down.
This really speaks to the heart of the whole philosophy here. The connection between our environment on the outside and our state of mind on the inside. It's a direct one. Harsh, blue light keeps our minds racing, our thoughts sharp. But soft, warm light, it actually encourages our thoughts to soften up, to become less rigid, more reflective. You're literally curating your surroundings to create a specific state of mind.
And this idea extends to our sense of touch with step 7, tactile gratitude. This is the simple but honestly profound act of changing into something really comfortable. Think a soft 100% cotton yukata or your favorite pajamas. Our skin is our body's largest organ, and after a whole day in restrictive work clothes, giving your skin the gift of a soft, breathable fabric is just a powerful act of kindness. It's a clear signal that the armor you wore all day can finally come off.
Okay, the walls are up, the body is calm. Now we enter the most critical part of the fortress, the keep. This is where we focus on clearing out the mind and getting it ready for deep, restorative rest.
This slide, it just lays out the choice that we all face every single night, doesn't it? On one side, you've got the world's constant demands, all piped in through our devices. And on the other, you have the peace of your own sanctuary. This is a conscious battle, and these next steps, they're your strategy for winning it.
To really truly end the day, you have to declare that it's over.
And that brings us to step 8, the digital sunset. Now, this isn't just about putting your phone on silent. It's the actual ritual of physically placing your phone in a box away from your bedroom. It's a definitive statement that says the world and all of its demands can just wait until morning. You are taking back control.
So with the digital noise gone, we have to deal with the internal noise. That's where step 9, the mind dump, comes in. You just take a small notebook and before bed, you write down 3 things you were grateful for that day. This little practice does 2 incredible things. First, it shifts your brain away from what went wrong to what went right. And second, it acts as a way to, well, empty the vessel. You get all those swirling thoughts out of your head and onto the paper so they don't follow you into your dreams.
And finally, the very last thing you do before you drift off, step 10, is the breath of the mountain. As you're lying in bed, you practice what's called the 4-7-8 breathing technique. It's simple. You breathe in for a count of 4, you hold that breath for a count of 7, and then you slowly exhale for a count of 8. And you can just visualize each one of those long exhales as a wave, washing away the day's leftover noise and tension, leaving only calm behind.
And there you have it. The fortress is complete. It's just a series of small, deliberate actions that transform the chaos of the day into a sanctuary of stillness. This isn't about anything fancy or expensive, it's all about intention.
Which really brings us to a question for you to think about. I mean, take a look at your own routine. Are you actively creating a space for yourself to rest? Or are you just letting the stress of the day bleed into your night? Scrolling through emails and news feeds until you finally pass out. Is your evening a strategic retreat, or is it really just a ceasefire?
And that leaves us with this one last, really crucial thought. We so often think of sleep as something that just happens to us, like it's a gift we get if we're lucky. But this whole ritual teaches us something different. Good sleep, true rest, is a skill. It's a practice that we can cultivate. And by building your fortress night after night, you are practicing the art of stillness.